All right, so this is going to be a quick review going over slope-intercept form and how to graph it. So we've already seen y equals mx plus b this year, but we dealt with it mostly by using a table. So to graph a line that's in slope-intercept form, you could create a table, or you can plot the y-intercept first, and then use slope to plot additional points. And so just a quick reminder, back in Unit 2, we called m the rate of change, which it still is the rate of change, but when we're talking about graphs, we call m the slope of the line. And in Unit 2, we called b the initial value, still is the initial value, but when we are talking about a graph, it's actually the y-intercept. So for this unit, we're going to call m the slope and b the y-intercept, still recognizing that it's the rate of change and the y-intercept as well. So let's graph these lines. So it's important to know what is the slope and what is the y-intercept. So for this one, the y-intercept is -2 and the slope is 2. So our steps are to plot the y-intercept first. So I'm going to plot -2 on the y-axis, and then use the slope to plot additional points. So just a reminder of what slope is. Slope is rise over run. So sometimes we say rise over run, or like we said in the last unit, it's the change in y over the change in x. So if my slope is 2, it's really 2 over 1. We want to think of it as a fraction so we know how much to go up and how much to go over. So from this y-intercept of -2, we're going to go up 2 and over 1. Rise 2, run 1. Change 2 by y, change 1 by x. So up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. And we know that our line should be heading in this direction, that it should be increasing because the slope was positive. Had it been -2, we would have had a decreasing line instead. So for this next one, the slope is -3, or -3 over 1, and the y-intercept is +2. So I'm going to start off by plotting 2 on the y-axis, and then going down 3 and to the right 1, decreasing by 3, increasing by 1. And so those points give us our line. We also could have gone up 3 and back 1 as well to plot that point. For this next one, our slope is 1/3 and our y-intercept is 2. So we're going to plot a point at 2, and we're going to go up 1 and over 3. Rise 1, run 3. Because the slope is positive, our line should be increasing like this. But again, we could have also gone down 1 and backwards 3, down 1 and backwards 3 to extend the line backwards. This whole line still has a positive slope because overall it's an increasing pattern. And then here, our slope is -4/5. Our y-intercept is -1. So we're going to plot a point at -1. And because the slope is negative, we're going to go down 4 over 5. We could also go up 4 and backwards 5 to graph the line. And so that gives us our function.